Hi everyone, and welcome to Amy Explains, where we answer your questions about trans and/or media issues. Donna Dykeman asks, how can cis allies best support your work? Donna Dykeman, 1, awesome name, 2, awesome question. Well, if you can, buy a copy for yourself, a friend, or a local community organization. By the way, all our DVDs come with non-profit screening rights. If you're, like Donna was saying, a little short on cash, we have a sliding scale option because we want to make sure this show is accessible to people as often as possible. Go to our webpage at www.welovetheswitch.com and sign up for sliding scale. We'll ask you to do a slight favor for us. It's nothing binding. You don't have to do it, but we'll send you a discount code 24 hours later. Other things that you can do is try and share our social media as much as you can. If you know anyone in a local newspaper, please put us in contact because we love talking to the press. Tell our friends about our show. Check us out, again, for social media. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I think we send ravens to people. I'm not sure what the address is for the ravens, though, but the rest of them, it's all We Love the Switch. No, the ravens are also We Love the Switch. Other things that you can do about being just a cool cis ally in general is sticking up for trans people when they're not around. If someone is using a new set of pronouns or people are just using the wrong set of pronouns for someone who's been out for a long time, just give them a nudge. Like, hey, if you could please tell Julianne they. They like to be called they. That's their pronoun, just like my pronoun is whatever. That's a big one. Another thing that you can do is get involved in politics. Write your local elected representative, assuming you're lucky enough to have a local representative who was elected, and let them know your thoughts about trans issues. Another thing that you can do is get involved in LGBT, T-inclusive, community organizations, or if you are involved in education anyway, like you're involved with the Parent Teachers Association, or you're a teacher, or you work with a school, or you live near a school, let them know that you think trans inclusion is important to you. That's a really big issue. Another one is writing to anybody who's involved in immigration or the incarceration system, or any sort of economic justice, any kind of economic justice that involves making sure that everybody has access to food and shelter, whether that's through income subsidies or hiring programs or actual shelters. Make sure that they know that you think that trans inclusion is really important. Getting involved in those is a pretty important thing as well. So is any kind of policing justice, making sure that police aren't being dicks to people. Other fairly cool things that you can do is look for places where trans people typically aren't welcome. Get involved in those in some way, making sure that there are gender-neutral washrooms available in your workplace. I'm going to miss a whole bunch of stuff, and feel free to comment on it or ask more questions about it, because I'd love to get back to it later. Anyway, look for any place where typically trans people aren't especially welcome and try and get involved there. Thank you for an awesome question, Donna Dykeman with the awesome name. Thanks everyone, that's been Amy Explains for this week. And remember, if you want to see more, like and subscribe. And The Switch is now available on Vimeo. Link is below, not in my pants, but in the description. If you want to get a copy for yourself or a friend or a community group, you can do it right there. So that's it. Thanks for watching.